Do you know what happens when turkeys close their eyes on Thanksgiving night? Can you guess what they dream about? They dream the most thankful dreams. And tonight, you're invited inside. Hello, my curious little friend. It's me, Luna, your magical night traveling cat. Tonight, something wonderful happened. I was watching the harvest moon when a single feather drifted down through the starlight and landed right in my paws. Not just any feather, an enchanted gratitude feather that shimmers with all the colors of autumn and smells like pumpkin pie and wood smoke. This feather only appears when turkeys need help completing their thankful preparations for the great Thanksgiving dream. 10 turkeys are waiting in a moonlit barn, and this feather is your invitation. It will carry you there and bring you safely home. Now, before our dreamy adventure, snuggle deep under your covers. Let your head sink into your pillow like it's the softest cloud. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth like a happy sigh. Feel yourself getting heavier, sinking into all that cozy softness around you. Hold the feather close and whisper, "Thank you." It begins to glow, lifting from your palm and spinning slowly. Autumn-colored light spirals around you, warm as the best hug, and you feel yourself floating, drifting like a leaf on a gentle breeze. Down, down, softly down, until your feet touch hay in a cozy barn. The feather settles warm in your hand and gives you its magic before you arrived. Now, you can feel which direction to walk, as if invisible threads of light are gently tugging you forward. 10 nests glow softly in different colors throughout the barn, each one waiting. A path of golden straw appears beneath your feet, leading to the first nest that glows soft amber. There, beneath a wooden beam carved with moon shapes, the coziest corner waits. There's Rosie, hopping frantically around scattered treasures as acorns roll away from her, berries bounce out of reach, and tiny pine cones hide in the hay. Her magnificent tail feathers are striped in red, orange, and gold like autumn maple leaves. "I need help gathering everything I'm thankful for," she says, looking up hopefully. Everything keeps escaping. Together, you search through the sweet-smelling hay, gathering acorns, ruby berries, and tiny pine cones. You place each treasure in her basket, then help string them onto golden thread. When you tie the final knot, every treasure glows like its own tiny lantern, and the garland lifts itself, draping around Rosie's nest in a perfect crown of autumn light. Rosie tucks herself beneath the glowing garland with a happy sigh, her eyes already closing. One grateful turkey rests peacefully now. Feel your breathing slow down, soft and steady. Your feet know exactly where to go next. winding past stacked hay bales to a nest tucked in a peaceful alcove. Soft green light glows here, gentle as a spring meadow. A turkey named Penny hops nervously in circles, her feathers covered in tiny clover-shaped patterns of emerald and lime that shimmer with every movement. She holds 3 small silver bells, each one catching the moonlight, but they're completely silent. These were my grandmother's bells. Her voice is musical even without the chimes. They've forgotten how to sing gratitude songs. Can you wake them? Carefully, you arrange the bells by size, smallest, middle, largest. Then ring them together while humming softly. Ting, tang, tong. Penny joins your melody, and suddenly the bells remember their magic, chiming on their own and creating a lullaby that dances through the barn like fireflies made of sound. Penny holds the bells close to her chest as she settles into her nest, listening to their song. 2 dear turkeys sleep soundly tonight. Notice your body swaying gently, as if moving in slow motion with the bell song. Something golden sparkles in the corner, calling you closer. Light spills from a nest surrounded by bushels of dried corn. Everything here feels warm as September sunshine on your face. You find Hazel sitting knee-deep in the most colorful mess of scattered corn kernels. Her feathers are like golden wheat stalks, each one tipped in bronze. Red corn kernels, golden ones, amber ones, and cream-colored ones cover the smooth piece of bark spread before her. She touches the kernels gently with one wing, looking frustrated. I want to arrange these into a pattern of everything I'm thankful for. But every time I start, I lose my place and have to begin again. Side by side, you sort the kernels by color. Then, place each one carefully in a spiral from the center outward. Red, gold, amber, cream, red, gold, amber, cream. When the final kernel clicks into place, the spiral spins slowly on its own, the colors blurring together until they form a glowing harvest moon. Hazel arranges herself in the moon's gentle glow, her eyes drifting peacefully closed. 3 peaceful friends drift in dreams together. The softness settles around you like a warm quilt woven from starlight. The feather in your hand tugs gently, leading you toward the path curves near the shadow of a friendly scarecrow standing guard. Purple and burgundy light pulses from a nest there, soft and steady as a heartbeat. Jasper, the turkey, sits nestled in deep burgundy hay, his feathers looking like brambleberries, deep purple with dark red speckles. He watches a tall glass jar filled nearly to the brim with dandelion fluff. Each piece looks like a tiny white cloud. He looks up at you and whispers, "I've been collecting thank you wishes all autumn. Each piece of fluff holds something I'm grateful for, but they need to become stars. Will you help me send them up?" Steadily, you hold the jar while Jasper whispers one more grateful thought into it. Then, together, you blow, gently once, stronger twice, and once more with all your breath. The dandelion fluff lifts up, and instead of falling back down, each piece sticks to the barn ceiling, glowing soft white like stars being born, creating a constellation of thanks above you both. Jasper lies back in his nest, gazing up at his thank you stars with wonder shining in his eyes. 4 cozy turkeys nestle down softly. Warmth settles into your throat, like you've sung yourself halfway to sleep. A gentle breeze guides you forward, drifting toward a nest built beneath a willow branch. Someone hung from the rafters, its leaves swaying gently. Silvery blue light shimmers here, peaceful as moonlight on water. There sits Stella, a turkey with long, flowing tail feathers that shimmer like silver in the moonlight. Her pale green feathers are each edged in frost-like silver. She positions herself beside a small wooden bowl filled with rainwater that looks ordinary at first. But something about the way it catches moonlight makes it seem magical. She gazes at the water peacefully. "Will you paint the first spiral?" she asks softly. "I'm afraid to start." Sometimes starting something beautiful feels scary, doesn't it? Your heart beats a little faster. Gently, you dip one finger into the cool water and paint a simple spiral on the wooden wall of Stella's nest. Where your wet finger touches wood, colors bloom like opening flowers, gold like sunset, orange like pumpkin, deep red like cranberries, spreading and glowing on their own, painting beautiful swirling patterns across the wall. Stella settles into her nest, surrounded by the glowing paintings, her breathing already slow and even. 5 gentle souls slumber softly now. Your shoulders feel heavy, like a soft blanket has draped across them. The path leads you to a nest built on the softest patch of green moss you've ever seen. Warm caramel light glows here, sweet and comforting. There, Benny sits beside 6 smooth river stones scattered across the moss, his feathers shining like caramel candy, warm brown with amber swirls. The stones hum with quiet magic. "Each stone holds a memory of something I'm thankful for," he says softly. "But they need to be arranged in a circle before they'll share their songs. My wings are too clumsy. I keep knocking them over." One by one, you lift each stone, feeling its weight, its coolness, its smoothness, and place it gently on the moss in a circle. The first stone hums a low, peaceful note. The second adds a higher note. One by one, you complete the circle of 6, each stone joining the song until all their notes hum together like contentment itself, glowing, soft amber. Benny curls up near the singing circle, his whole body relaxing into their harmony. 6 dear creatures, rest peacefully tonight. Heaviness settles into your hands and fingers, warm and loose, like melting candle wax. Just ahead, a nest sits beside an opening in the barn wall where moonlight streams through. Soft peach light dances here, gentle as candlelight. At the opening in the barn wall sits Olive, a turkey with warm, gingerbread-colored feathers, kneeling before a small puddle that perfectly mirrors the starry sky. The puddle creates two night skies, one above and one below, both filled with twinkling stars. Everything feels dreamy and still. She looks at you peacefully. I send thank you messages to the stars through the water, she whispers. Will you send one with me? Softly, you kneel beside Olive and blow one gentle breath across the water's surface. Ripples spread outward in perfect circles, and where each ripple moves, a golden spark lifts up like a tiny firefly, floating upward toward the real stars above, carrying gratitude on their light. Olive settles peacefully into her nest, watching the last spark disappear into the night sky. 7 caring friends dream deeply now. Your whole body feels like it's glowing from the inside, cozy and safe and warm. The barn itself seems to breathe you forward, pulling you gently toward a nest positioned in pure moonlight, streaming from the highest opening in the barn roof. Everything glows silver white here, peaceful as fresh snow. In the moonlight sits Otto, the biggest turkey you've seen tonight. His feathers are deep russet red, like autumn oak leaves with burgundy edges. He sits perfectly still beside a crystal bowl, nearly full of collected moon glow that looks like liquid silver, thick as honey. He murmurs quietly, the bowl needs one more grateful touch to fill, but it must come from a gentle heart. Will you be the one? Tenderly, you reach out and touch the crystal bowl's rim with just your pointer finger, barely any pressure at all, just warmth against cool crystal. The bowl fills instantly the rest of the way, and the moonlight spills over the edges like slow silver honey, flowing across Otto's nest and blessing every corner with peaceful, sleeping magic. Otto closes his eyes, breathing slowly in the moonlight's gentle glow, his whole body sinking deeper. 8 sleepy turkeys doze gently tonight. Softness settles into your eyes like you've been watching something beautiful for hours. The sweetest smell in the world finds you, wrapping around you like an invisible hug, pulling you just a few steps away. Cinnamon red light flickers here, and everything smells like cinnamon and safety. Ruby sits watching a small candle dancing on the edge of her nest. Her feathers are rich cinnamon brown, dusted with lighter tan. The candle is made from beeswax and real cinnamon that fills the air with the coziest scent. The flame sways gently back and forth, peaceful and slow. Will you help me keep the flame safe? Ruby whispers. It needs gentle hands around it. Hands that know how to protect something precious without holding on too tight. Protectively, you move your hands toward the flame, cupping them on either side without touching the fire, just near enough to shelter it. The flame feels your gentle protection and grows slightly brighter, not bigger, just more golden, more glowing, and warm cinnamon scent pours out like magic, wrapping around you and Ruby like the coziest blanket ever made. Ruby leans her head against her wing, her breathing already slow and even, peaceful as a lullaby itself. 9 precious turkeys slumber softly now. Your breathing has slowed to match hers, pulling you deeper and deeper into calm. The smallest nest of all glows in the barn's warmest corner, tucked where no drafts can reach. Pale brown light here is gentle as a mother's lullaby, soft as a whisper. In the barn's smallest corner glows a nest with soft, pale brown light. Everything is perfectly prepared. Fluffy down feathers, a glowing gratitude acorn, peaceful silence. A tiny turkey with tan feathers like ground nutmeg and cream speckles rests here, Pip. Her eyes open when she hears you, and she yawns. Everything's ready, she whispers sleepily, but I'm missing one last thing. Will you tuck me in? With the gentlest movement, softer than a whisper, lighter than a sigh, you place one hand on Pip's nest and whisper a single word. Thank you. Warmth spreads from her nest like a quiet miracle, golden light flowing outward like honey, connecting all 10 nests like a constellation of gratitude, glowing across the barn. Pip smiles the smallest, happiest smile, already drifting into dreams as the light surrounds her. 10 grateful turkeys dream peacefully together. And so are you, almost. Sleep is wrapping around you like the warmest, softest blanket in the whole world. All 10 gratitude nests glow softly throughout the barn, each wish complete and shining. The enchanted feather appears, spinning gently, its autumn colors even more beautiful. You reach for it, and the moment your fingers touch its softness, the magic wraps around you. Golden light, crimson swirls, amber sparkles lifting you gently, so gently, floating you up like the lightest leaf, carrying you back through autumn-colored air that smells like pumpkin and wood smoke, until you feel your own bed beneath you, your pillow under your head, your blanket tucked around you, safe and snug and home. You helped 10 turkeys tonight. You brought gratitude to life. You learned something important. Even the wobbly parts, the scared parts, the parts that need help, those become beautiful too. Now, it's your turn to rest. And if you wake before morning, Luna will be waiting with another story. Just whisper my name. Close your eyes, sweet one. Let your body sink deeper. So heavy, so comfortable, so ready for sleep. Take one more slow breath in and let it out like the happiest, most grateful sigh. All 10 turkeys are dreaming thankful dreams. And you can too. Sweet dreams, little one.